I'm going to just bring this incredible afternoon to a close by sharing a story with you, a final little story. And as you will have gathered, 4 of the 5 women today have been on an incredible journey with me over the past 8 months. They've been participants in my Leaders' Voice program. And a few weekends ago, we took a trip to Speaker's Corner, didn't we, ladies? Oh, yeah. And the trip there was designed as a rite of passage for us to be able to voice up. Now, I've taken dozens of groups there. And yet, this time, there was something very particular in the energy. I had my stepladder over my shoulder. We were walking towards Speaker's Corner. And the closer we got, the more I felt the fear rise in my stomach and land in my throat. All I could see were groups of men, packs of men, often shouting at each other. Groups of men videoing male speakers. Jewish people and Muslim people kind of arguing together. A Christian guy preaching with his finger pointing about something about Jesus. A militant vegan with a placard standing up against a militant anti-vegan with a placard. And the closer we got, the more I felt the hum of energy, and it didn't feel altogether safe. That was my feeling. We started walking around, and the more time we spent there, the more I thought, oh my God, why have I brought my clients here? And how can I dare to stand up in front of all these men? We looked around and we saw only one woman daring to stand up. And for those of you who don't know what Speaker's Corner is, it's the home of freedom of speech. Absolutely anybody can get up there on a Sunday afternoon, stand on a stepladder, and have a good rant about whatever they choose. And yet only one woman had decided to come there that Sunday. And that's incredibly common. And you can make excuses. You can say, no wonder why. It's such an aggressive environment. It's terrifying. Why would any woman do that? We've got better things to do. We've got better things to worry about than arguing with people. And it felt kind of real in that moment. I wasn't sure whether we were going to manage it. But we did. And we looked magnificent. And you know what happened? As each woman, one by one, stood up, I saw the magnificence that we all carry with us. I saw it. And it came out in a way that built a fire within my stomach. After our first speaker, who was Bailey, I felt braver. I knew that I could do it myself. And what happened in the audience was also incredible. The audience, some of them were professional hecklers. I see them every time I dare to go there. And some of them were just general members of the public. We saw some girls standing there with their eyes wide open to see these women standing up in front of them. We saw huge men who were terrifying looking. And what happened as we spoke was that they engaged. They weren't aggressive anymore. And they said to us, wow, you are different to all the noise that's going on here. You listen to us. You've got wisdom. We are amazed. And they said to us, we want you to come back every weekend. Yeah. So, of course, you know the point that I'm getting to. Yes, it's Speaker's Corner, and maybe Speaker's Corner would be very much a better place if more of us took our voices there every weekend. But it's not just those situations where our voices need to be heard. It's all of those situations where, as you step towards it, the fear rises from your stomach to your throat. It's all of those situations where we look around and we only see men and we think, God, is this safe? Is it safe for me to have a voice? And it's all of those situations where we feel, wow, this is kind of getting aggressive and I'm not sure if I want to be a part of this. We have an incredible power. The way that we think, the way that we communicate, and the things that we care about are of service to the world. And we simply must get our voices out more. That's what I've got.